This is how you do the download process on the terminal Ingenico 710 or Ingenico 712. I want to remind you that you need to do this fairly quickly, because if you pause for longer than 10 seconds, the terminal will time out and it will go back to the beginning of the first steps. Now we will proceed by going to the F3 key right below the menu option. When pressing the F3 key, it will take us to the menu option, which we will choose the system menu. Scroll down by pressing the F1 key and pressing enter. On the system menu option, we will look for the download option. Again, we will scroll down by pressing the F1 key. Once the download option is highlighted, we will press enter to continue. At the download zone talk option, we will acknowledge that by pressing enter to continue with the download process. On the download menu, it will allow us to remove the application or download the application. In this case, we will choose to download the application. At the download application options, we will look for the option new config, and we will look for the new config by pressing F1 to go to the bottom of the list and choose 4 for new config. And on the Ingenico terminals, we will always do the downloads via dial-up using the phone line, which we will choose option number 2. Here we will enter our download center 800 number, which is 1-888-644-2514. Remember that if you need a prefix, you have to enter the number 9 before. The baud rate, we will always choose 1200. So we proceed by pressing the number 2. On the next option, we always want to do a full download. We press 1 to choose full download. On the next screen, we have to enter the word elite. So we press the first key corresponding to the first letter, elite, and we press the admin key to change the number to a character and proceed with the rest of the letters. Once we have the word elite on the screen, we will press enter, which on the next screen we will enter the application name, which we will always get that from our setups department. In this case, we will enter dev19. Again, we press the first number corresponding to the first letter of the name and pressing the admin key to change the numbers to characters. Dev19. Once we have the application name on the screen, we will press enter. Next, we will enter the terminal ID or site ID, which the setup departments will provide. Once we have the site ID on the screen, we will press enter, and the terminal will begin to dial. The terminal will dial into our download center. Once the connection is complete, you will see on the screen the word file 1 out of 6 downloading. The terminal will go through 6 steps. This process will take about 20 to 25 minutes. As the download process is completed, the terminal will automatically print a receipt that shows all that information that you entered when you first started the process. And towards the end of the receipt, you will see that the message download complete. Once the download is complete, the terminal restarts itself and it gets back to the welcome screen. Once you're at the welcome screen, you're ready to start doing transactions.